Today we're traveling out to Montauk Lighthouse. Montauk Lighthouse, is that right? Whatever. Today we're traveling out to Montauk Point. Ooh, ice cream truck. Woo! Anywho, we figured since it's in our own backyard, we're gonna take a trip out there and share with you other RVers who are coming in from out of state what to do and what not to do. Right now we're traveling on the Long Island Expressway. Things you need to know when you're traveling throughout Long Island: stay away from parkways. Anything that has parkway on the end of it, stay away or bad things will happen. You want to go on the LIE, you want to go on Sunrise Highway. What else? We have Route 110.
You can go, Jericho Turnpike runs east-west. So does Route 347. So does Veterans Memorial Highway, which is 454. But definitely stay off anything that's a parkway. Northern State Parkway, Southern State Parkway, Saginaw Coast Parkway. No parkways, that's not good. The bridges are too low.
You shall not pass!
And if you happen to have a commercial GPS, that will be very helpful. We have a Garmin that helps us out a lot. We have ourselves identified as a box truck, so now it knows to put us on commercial paths, so that's something to consider.
From the George Washington Bridge to Montauk, it's about 122 miles. Google Maps has a travel time at 2 hours and 42 minutes, but I think that's being generous. Any native Long Islander will tell you that it's going to take you a little bit longer than that.
It's like 5 hours away.
You'll also be traveling through the Hamptons, where many famous people and Hollywood stars live. You'll be limited to 1 lane of traffic, and the speed limit's going to drop, so you're going to have to slow down.
License and registration.
Officer, I know that...
License and registration, please.
Montauk is filled with lots of great shops and restaurants. We'll have a video showing their storefronts soon. On this particular trip, we wanted to visit Montauk State Park first. We've never been there with our RV, and we wanted to make sure that we can park it there. We found out that our reservation at Hither State Park included a parking pass for Montauk State Park, so that was good.
Before visiting the Montauk Point Lighthouse, you definitely want to visit the website just to make sure that you have all the current information as far as hours and rates. There are 137 steps to the top of the lighthouse. It's a narrow staircase, but not too bad if you take your time. There's also a limit to how many people can be traveling up and down the stairs, so if you're visiting during a busy time, you can expect a wait.
Happy place. Almost there. Or not.
I was going to say, 10 steps does not make it almost there.
In our steps today. This reminds me of Ghostbusters.
Where are we? It looks like we're in the teens somewhere. But when we get to 20, tell me. I'm gonna throw up.
It's right up here, I think.
Huh?
It's right here. I think. Unless it's just a middle platform. Okay, we're there's another platform here.
I think that's where I made it to last time.
Yeah, and then we're all the way up.
Hello.
It is truly an incredible view from the top of this lighthouse. As native Long Islanders, we can sometimes forget about the beautiful locations that are just a short drive away. Now that we have our itty bitty RV, more weekend trips out to Montauk are definitely in our plans.
Let's talk about Hither Hill State Park camping. First thing to note is that there is no electric hookup. When we visited in early May, the weather was perfect, so it wasn't too hot, it wasn't too cold. If you're visiting during the summer months and have an AC on your rig, you'll need a generator. Next, there's no city water. There are spigots on the campground, but you'll need to share with others. So it would be best to bring a water jug for water transport or arrive with fresh, full water tanks. There are 2 dump stations located at the east loop of the campgrounds, so you might want to consider that before choosing which spot you reserve. Lastly, if you want a campfire, you'll need to bring your own solo stove or something similar to contain it. Wood is sold at the camp office.
When you arrive to the campsite, you'll need to pull over to the lane closest to the camp office. There should be an attendant there to assist you. If not, there's a service window where you can pick up your permit, campsite map, and other info. Once you've checked in, you will approach a roundabout. To the left and right are the campsites, and directly ahead is the beach pavilion. There you will find bathroom and shower facilities, a concession stand, and lifeguard station. During our visit to the Lighthouse Museum, one of the volunteers mentioned how this was the best time to visit Montauk. Why? Because the summer hasn't really started yet, and there are no crowds. You may be onto something. Camping at Hither Hills showed us that it doesn't matter what your setup is. RV, motorhome, travel trailer, or tent. No matter what your situation is, it's all good. Just be respectful of others and enjoy nature with your family and friends. Some call Montauk the end, as in the furthermost point of New York. This seems more like the beginning. Our itty-bitty RV adventures are just getting started, and we can't wait to share more of our journey with you.